need to plan your entire life and think that I'm going to do this and that and this will going to happen. And of course you can plan your life, you can do that, but the thing that's going to help you manifest fast is going with your flow, is going with the spontaneity, is going with the energy of you feeling enlightened and you feeling fresh, you feeling in the good vibe, in the good energy that lights you up, that fills your cup, that makes you feel happy about your day, that helps you wake up every single day with the good energy, with excited about your life. That is the thing that you're looking for. So a lot of the things people think that I need to plan my life, I need to be strategic about that. Yes, you can plan your life, you can do all that stuff. I don't need to teach you how to plan your life, because I'm not talking about planning your life, I'm talking about manifestation. You can plan your money making strategy, when you're going to retire, how you're going to retire, what the tools you need, at what age, what job, and all that stuff you can plan. But it's going to be helping you manifest even more fast, even more smoothly, effortless, fast, easy, simple, if you just go with the flow. And this is totally coming from the person who was a planner. I used to plan a lot. I have a general diary. I used to plan a lot, write it down so much, take a note of it. And because I was in the medical profession and we need to plan the stuff, we are planning for the patient's treatment, we are planning for our treatment. We're like, everything was planning. And my dad is a super planner. It's like he plans so much. And I'm not saying that planning your life or productivity or something like that is a bad thing, no. But something magic happens when you actually go with the flow, when you stop planning and when you get into your body, take the deep breaths and ask yourself, what would I like to do in this very moment? And you just go and do that particular thing. You do not judge yourself. You do not criticize yourself for being yourself. You just go and do that thing because you understand that going with the flow is gonna help you fill the cup. Is actually when you go with the flow, you're going with the source energy, you're going with the universe energy. And when you're planning from your ego mind, from your conscious mind, and you can only plan something that you know. You cannot plan something that you never had it before. So there is a limitation in the planning from the conscious mind, from the conscious mind, from the ego, because the ego can only understand and can only know from the past what I've experienced in the past or what I've seen happening for other people in the past. But it cannot go for the new things, especially the new things that you want to manifest: the house, the car, the bigger money, or retirement fund, financial freedom, traveling the country, traveling the world, moving to new places, whatever you want to do. That you never done it before, the plan that you are working on, the planning you are doing right now will not going to work out for you. Because if you knew it, how to get something, you would already have done it and you already have got there, right? But if you didn't get there, that means you don't know how to do it. Thus means that your conscious mind don't know, your egoistic mind don't know how to do it, because it never done it before. It don't have an experience, don't have a history, don't have a memory, don't have a data, because it works on the data. It's not working from the source energy. It's not working from the universe energy. But when you go with the flow and you don't buck your flow, you feel like, I feel like I want to go and eat chocolate cake. And that doesn't make any sense in terms of making money, because when you're thinking about making money, you want to think about saving money. But you're like going to go to the bakery and get a chocolate cake. You don't have a birthday, you're not celebrating anything, but you just feel like you want to do it. You go with the flow and you do it. You go with the chocolate cake, you go to the bakery, get the chocolate cake, come back at the home, and all of a sudden you look at the cake and you start eating, you get the ideas. Maybe you look at the cake and you look at how the people pack at the bakery, how they work at the bakery, and you want to start your own bakery, or you're running your own bakery, your restaurant or food industry, whatever. You get the idea from that bakery. You look at the cake, you get the idea from how to design the cake, and not just designing the cake, designing the food item, and not just designing the food item. If you're working on the clay, polymer clay, I've like from few weeks, I've been like, not few weeks, few days, I'm getting inspiration to work on the polymer clay. I don't know why it's coming from within, and that's why I'm giving an example here. You're gonna get the idea from the cake. Okay, I can design this, so I can do the same thing on the clay. So ideas, inspirations, all the resources are everywhere. It's everywhere. It's just that when you are closed, you're focusing on your plan from your ego mind, you're not open to something new, you're not opening yourself up, and that's stopping you in getting what you want. So don't overplan it, just have a spontaneous plan and always have a room for doing anything that you want. Like in a day, always have an hour or something like that where you can just do what you feel right to do in the moment, where you're not planning, you're not thinking, you're not analyzing, you're not in your critical mind, you're just going with the flow. That's gonna help you manifest so freaking fast, and you can only connect the dots when you're gonna look back. It's not gonna make you any sense. It's not gonna make any sense when you're gonna go and do that thing. It's not gonna make any sense. You're like, how come it's gonna help me make more money going to the bakery eating chocolate cake? But when you connect the dots, when you get your manifestation and then you look back and you connect the dots, then you understand that every piece of the puzzle was important. Everything that happened with you or you did was important for you in getting your manifestation. So you can only connect the dots when looking back. You cannot connect the dots looking in the future. Okay, how is gonna connecting to me getting what I want? I don't see how it's connecting me to getting what I want. Cannot predict the future. Of course, you can manifest the future, you can assume it, all that stuff is there, but how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, where it's going to happen is not predictable at all. Nobody knows about it. Literally, nobody knows the series of the events, the bridge of the events. And you got to go with your flow in the series and the bridge of events instead of bucking your flow, stopping it, because the very thing, the super planning is actually stopping you in getting what you want. So you got to go with the flow. So hopefully this advice is helpful to you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing, turn on the bell notification. Whenever I post new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. I have a brand new masterclass talking about quantum jumping. If you want to quantum jump, quantum leap into the reality that you want, this masterclass is exactly for you. The link is in description. Check it out. It's 20% off. All the courses links are in description. Check it out. Thank you so much. I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.